About nothing. It's me, your boy, the hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What is going on, beautiful people?
I got a question, Robbie.
What's your question?
Take your finger.
Okay.
Take your finger. Is it so... Yeah, take your finger. Wait. Also, I'm gonna do this, but is it so annoying when someone wants to hang out with you, and rather than being like, "Oh, I want you to do this," they'll go, "What are you doing Thursday?"
Yes, that is annoying.
When they go, "What are you doing Thursday?" So then they know that you're saying no to their activity if you're free.
Yes.
That's a power move right there. You know, it's like, tell me, are you free on Thursday at 5:00?
I don't like. It is annoying when people do this, and I always say I'm not sure yet. I have to check, or I'll lie and I'll be like, I believe. Or you say why?
I go, why?
That's good. That just puts it right back.
I go,
you just
why?
take all of the assertion that they put on you, and you just transfer it back to them.
Well, that's what we have. We have reverse Uno cards in
that's exactly what you were playing the reverse.
I drop a reverse.
You do.
I go, why? What are you doing on Thursday? Why? Boom.
Because I want to see you. Because I want to see you. Great.
Then that's wonderful. If someone goes, because I want to see you, then yeah, I would love to. You know what I mean?
No, but you don't love to.
Wait. When was
Because if you love to, you would just answer them originally. Be like, oh.
Because nobody's coming into a conversation with, what are you doing Thursday? Because I love to see you.
You think it's because they want a favor?
Yes.
Oh, to me, I feel like it's because they want to hang out.
Oh, maybe that's a favor to them. You're a good time, Robbie. Maybe you're a good time, Charlie.
But if people are like, what are you doing XYZ date, I'm assuming they want to hang out.
I'm assuming that they want me to help bring my car somewhere, to help them to do a show,
I sound
to
so
record
rude.
something. Yeah, you're rude.
I know.
That was rude. Yeah, you're like, I don't want to see you.
I mean, I want to see people, but that's just like a weird way to back somebody into like I don't like to commit to anything. It's not just relationships.
Jesus.
I just don't want to commit to plans in a month in advance. I don't want to commit to anything.
Do you think that you're so cool to hang out with that people have to trick you into hanging out?
No.
No, that's what you're saying. People are doing trickery to get Robbie.
I mean, they're just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what they say. They say, what are you doing in Saturday from 2 weeks from now? And of course they want to hang out. I guess it's your
Robbie,
I guess it's like,
my leg hurts. I can't walk. Can you come over? Oh, my leg's better. I guess we got to go out. Robbie, I tricked you into hanging.
No, yeah, maybe people. No, I don't think people are doing that.
I think most people, when they don't give you a reason why, it's because they're asking you to do an activity that you probably don't want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last
Which
time.
is sometimes their plans. Like, do you want to go to medieval times in 2 weeks? Do you want to go?
That's too much.
Yeah,
That's not seeing you.
Yeah.
That's not, I don't want to spend time with you.
Okay, you're right. It's spending time with me under a condition that they have created.
Yes.
That is why I think I feel this way.
If someone goes, what are you doing next Thursday? I go, why? And they go, because I want to see you. I go, great. What do you want to do? You want to go get food?
No, they already have a plan.
Well, then.
For next Thursday.
If you have a plan and you need to lead with plans.
Yes.
You can't lead with availability.
The mysterious. Yeah, I agree.
You can't lead with availability. I'll also say this. Friends that need to doodle to hang out might not be friends.
There's different.
I think
every person in your life has a max amount of time that you want to spend with them for a certain period of time. There's some people you can hang out with all the time.
I'm talking if there's like two people and like, we should do a doodle to figure it out.
Oh, I forgot what a doodle. I thought you were just making up a doodle as in like a little song and dance. A doodle is one of those actual programs. It's like an app.
If someone's like, we should do a doodle to hang out, you're talking to someone that one of the person's like, we can't find a time, let's do a doodle.
Yeah.
I understand groups. 4 or more doodles are allowed. You know what I mean?
So for reference, Doodle is an online website that people submit the times that they work and their availability and their like vacations.
Yes.
And then everyone in the group, it aggregates generally, and then it gives a time that everyone's available.
4 or more people, a doodle's great.
Okay, yes.
In my opinion.
Yes.
Right? Because schedules are different.
Sure.
4 or more.
Yeah, for like a bachelor part, like a vacation type thing where the vacation should happen, or an event that should happen, and everyone agrees that it should happen, we give a doodle.
If you're doing a doodle for one person, for you to figure out when to hang,
no, that's
one
weird.
person doesn't want to see the other one.
Yeah. You're outsourcing a tough conversation to just a website. That's weird. That's strange.
Yeah, that is strange. Oops, sorry. My Celsi opened.
All right, what about this?
My Celsi opened.
Your Celsi did open.
Ooh, Celsi open time. Is it funny that Celsa talks back to you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, no, not that. I like a song. Oh, what do you like better? The twist of a bottle, the release of the air, or the pop of a top of a can?
The twist of a bottle.
Twist of a bottle.
Yeah.
I think the pop of a can is more like, that's like an orgasm. You know what I mean? That's like a boom. Oh, like it's bursting out. A twist of the can is a leak. If I had to compare it to foofs, to farts, a twist of a can is you in public trying to hide a fart. A popping of a can, a twisting of a bottle is you trying to hide a fart. A popping of a can is you at home ripping ass.
Yeah.
Oh, God. To rip ass alone in your house has to be one of the simple joys in life. To rip ass.
I'm not that big into it.
I know you don't like fart stuff.
I'm just I don't know.
But
cool. I'm not sitting in my house like I'm having the best time of my life when I'm farting.
For me, we were in a car this weekend, and we were in the car. I got out of the car, and you walked away, and I was alone in the wilderness, and I just got to rip ass loudly, and it feels so good.
Yeah.
To just let it go, be free.
The can. No matter what's inside of it, no matter how bubbly it is, no matter what, whenever you open the can, it's satisfying. Yeah. So I think is it extra, much more of an extra bonus when the drink is carbonated when you open the bottle than if it's not. You open a bottle of water, it's not that satisfying. If you open a can of water, it's still pretty satisfying.
Can I say this?
What?
Fuck cans of water.
Okay.
Fuck boxes.
Fuck anything that's in a can that's not carbonated?
Yes.
Okay. So orange juice in a can.
Oh!
Lemonade in the can. All the cans are just like, inherently there's like a release no matter what, whereas the bottles I think are more fun when they're carbonated.
It needs to be, a can has to be carbonated. If a can's not carbonated, it's like when you take a sip of a wrong beverage and you're like, wait, what's happening? Or you start watching a movie and you ever go into a movie and think it's one movie and you're like, wait, when are the aliens showing up? And then you realize you're just watching Sleepless in Seattle.
You went to Sleepless in Seattle and you were like, it might be aliens pressing?
I saw the scene from Men in Black where they're standing and the thing comes down, and I thought it was part of it.
Okay.
Never mind.
I don't know. I've never seen Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, tremendous soundtrack. Anyways, take your finger. Now close your eyes. Is this stressful?
No.
Well, this isn't stressful.
I mean, I don't know why I just started holding my breath also, but
you seemed like I was about to like that. You don't, do you not like open your eyes? Wait, we need to talk before we do this. Do you have trouble with what's making you feel unsafe right now?
Nothing.
Am I making you unsafe?
No.
This is a safe environment.
Okay. Take my finger, close my eyes.
Now go to your eyeball, and now rub your finger on your eyeball. Just push down and rub. No, on the ball. You're doing the corners. Do the ball. Does your brain squeak?
No, I never rub my eye with my index finger. I use my palm.
Oh, God. You must got tough-ass eyes. You use your palm?
Yeah, I use my palm for all facial rubbing. No, my brain's not squeaking today, but some days it does squeak.
Does your brain ever squeak when you rub?
Yeah, definitely. Some days I'm a squeaky person. I rub my nose all the time. You've seen me squeak.
Oh, dude, to squeak is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll sneeze and I get like really bad pressure.
Yeah.
I'll sneeze and then it goes.
You want to know? Oh, really?
Yeah, they'll be like
This new Last of Us show, they really hone in on these weirdly human sounds, and they just like crank them all the way up. And it freaks me out. I don't like it.
And you're saying
it's just squeaky. Yeah, it's like, because you know how humans do squeak a little bit?
We do squeak.
Yeah, we are. They just like turn the squeaking up to a ridiculous level and then like add some other sound manipulation going on. Yeah. But, like the root of these noises that's coming from these things is just like squeaky, very human noises that I'm never thinking about. And I think it freaks me out too much to the point where I'm like, I don't want this.
You don't.
The squeakiness of like
gets inside your bones.
Of how I know I can make those noises.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like the squeakiness of
I'm trying to squeak.
You
I can't squeak. I squeak all the fucking time.
Bro,
I'm such a squeaky person.
You rub your nose so aggressively.
I know.
Why? What do you? What
I guess
type
I had
of
I had really bad allergies as a kid, and I would be able to squeak and rub the shit out of my eyes to the point where I couldn't see out of them. That's how painful they were. I couldn't go to school one time because I couldn't see.
Because you rubbed your eyes so hard?
Yeah, because my eyes were like so swollen shut.
Stop using your knuckles.
I know.
Stop I don't know why you're punching your face and rubbing it.
I don't know either.
I'm not doing
as bad anymore.
I go like this.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
You rub your nose so aggressively, it's red.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was it. I can't not do it fast.
You just slam
I can't not just go to like 1,000 degrees.
Dude, take your
Which
time
is why
with the rubs,
with
bro.
my rubs. I know.
Ease into the rub.
I should take my time with my rubs.
What's going on with the rubs, man? You're rubbing so hard, so fast.
I don't know. I don't know. I rub hard and fast. I know.
You rub hard and fast.
I guess so. Yeah, sure.
Dude, you got to ease into the rub.
I got to ease.
You got to ease.
Yo, yesterday somebody told me, they're like, I was like, we drove 7 hours, whatever, and I was talking to someone, and I was like, yeah, long day in the car, whatever. And she's like, light a candle in your bathroom, all the lights off, just have a candle on, take a shower, put on some nice, like, sexy music. I did this. She goes, trust a woman. I'm like, I turned the lights off, and it's like pitch black in this fucking bathroom. Yeah. And I light the candle. It's still really dark. And I'm like, are you sure this is safe? And she's like, yeah, trust a woman. I did it. It was incredible. I'm not someone who is giving myself, like, calm. Everything I do, I'm just like, all right, I got to rub. I got to do. I'm aggressive in a lot of things. And I was like, I didn't even know that I could treat this process with such care.
So last night you took a moment for the soul.
I took a few moments. I probably took 8 to 10 minutes of showering in the dark with a candle. And it was great.
Did you do?
No.
Did you face forward or did you ooh la la that shit and turn around?
Oh, I always ooh la la.
You're always ooh la la.
I'm almost 100%. That is something that I do nice. I'm never staring at the. Do you stare at the shower head or do you?
No.
I'm never staring at the shower head.
We've gone over this on the podcast.
We have?
Yes. I don't stare at the shower head. I turn around, I stare at the back, and I wash my hair like I'm ooh la la from the Tresemme commercials.
Oh yeah. Exclusively.
That's it.
Well, I mean, I rub. I do like.
Oh, I get a head massage. I don't call it a rub. I call it. I massage my head.
Yeah, same.
And then I ooh la la. I lean my head back, and I shake it, and I pretend I'm in a forest.
That's a good move. I mean, that's what yesterday I'm doing a lot of that.
So yes,
I'm like,
so how are you?
I'm like up against the wall, relaxing.
My hand's always on the wall.
Oh, really?
Oh.
This is a move I never even thought to do until Lana Del Rey was playing. She's like, play some Lana Del Rey. I'm like, I don't. Sure, I might as well just listen to this person fully if I'm gonna take the advice. Yeah, candle, only a candle, no other lighting in the entire bathroom. I'm like, my roommates must think who knows what happened to me in Vermont.
They already think some type of way.
They already think I'm nuts, which I am nuts in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you are.
But just to come home, turn all the lights off, put the candle on, and play Lana Del Rey, it was very relaxing. And I'm like, I should do more stuff for myself that does slow me down a little bit.
So what are other ways that you could take a moment for the soul, right?
Yes.
We live a busy life, Rob. Right?
Yes.
You and I are out and about. We're living our life, cheers and that, stressing about this, right? Life is hard.
For sure.
We need to make sure that we're taking moments for the soul.
Yes.
Okay? I think a moment for the soul is when you sit down to eat and you don't look at the phone and you enjoy the food.
That is a good moment for the soul.
To not look at your phone while you eat is a moment for the soul.
Do you listen to headphones or no? Not even. No information coming from the phone.
Not even.
I don't do that often.
You should do that. It's one nice thing that we do is you and I sit down at least when we eat food together.
Yes.
So, New York City's fucked because everyone doesn't have a kitchen table.
I know.
Right? So everyone just has to sit in front. It's psycho to sit in front of the TV and not have it on.
Yeah.
Right? Sitting, just enjoying the food and not doing that, right? People get to walk outside. When was the last time you heard birds chirping and you were happy?
It's the winter, but it's been a minute. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's a minute.
Yes.
It's a minute. To hear the birds chirping in the morning, we don't get that, bro.
I know.
This is why we need to figure out, we're not going to be in nature. How can we take that calmness of nature and bring it to a tiny-ass apartment in New York?
Yeah.
Right? I think there are ways. So you have that massage gun.
I do have the massage gun I haven't even used
What are you doing?
for over a year.
What are we doing?
I got it last Christmas.
Robbie, we are soft.
It's still in the box.
Robbie, we are soft men.
I know.
I don't know why we are okay with being soft in a lot of ways, but then we're not okay with being soft and treating ourselves nicely.
This is a great point.
We're not. You and I are such fucking soft men. What are you talking about here?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I'm not trying to be hard. We never try to be hard. We're not claiming to be hard.
No, never. I mean,
we're not claiming that at all. This is not our lane. This is
Why we're soft in every way except when it comes to taking care of ourselves.
Yeah.
There's no softness.
Which is insane.
There's no softness.
I know.
Why can't? That's the joys of being soft.
Yes, I know. You're right. We're not getting the pros.
We're experiencing all the shitty parts of being soft men and none of the joys. I want to put my feet. I want to soak. I want to soak my feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can't I just soak my feet?
Soaking your feet does feel nice.
I want to use the massage gun on my shoulders and my back.
Yeah.
I want to
massage yourself.
I want to just rub my hands, you know?
Yeah.
Slowly, just barely touch my arm and move up and down.
Interesting.
What are we talking? I have trouble opening pickle jars.
Okay.
I'm soft.
Yeah.
I'm soft. I can't watch I started crying on the fucking treadmill today.
Oh no.
I started crying in a public gym on a treadmill.
What song were you listening to?
I'm not James Blunt's Monsters.
Okay, I don't know it.
It's a song about him and his dad. His dad's dying. And his dad's dying.
You did this to yourself.
No,
it came on shuffle?
Yeah.
Okay.
His dad's dying. And he's like, you're not my father. We're just two people in this world right now. Be easy. I'll hold your hand. I'm just fucking crying on the treadmill.
That's beautiful.
I'm just on the treadmill crying as a fat man. So because of some song, and some motherfucker saw me and goes, "Wow, he's really trying." Some motherfucker went home and said, "I'm motivated. I saw a fat man on the treadmill crying." Meanwhile, I'm just thinking about my mortality. That we're all just people. Man, he did an incline and those tears were dripping. You think you're sweating? I saw a man sweat so much it came out his eyes. This is what I'm a soft man. Yeah. Why did I not allow myself to soak my feet?
You should.
Sorry, my voice is a little shot from the weekend. I had a lot of shows from Wednesday to Sunday. I've been talking all the time, so sorry, beautiful people. Yeah, but we need to be soft.
Yeah. I mean, I smoke weed every day now. That's me, I guess. My unwinding. I go on a lot of walks in the summer. Walks are nice.
We need to stop using chemicals to enjoy our softness.
Okay. Now they're chemicals.
They're chemicals. Whenever we talk, I can talk about weed and I'll turn it into. That's what's beautiful.
Sometimes it's a plant. Sometimes it's a chemical.
It's a chemical. Yeah. It's a chemical. I mean, everything is a fucking chemical. You know what I mean? Everything is a chemical bond.
For sure.
Anything could be. It's CO4.
Yes.
No, you know.
No, this is a great point. We should be softer with ourselves, and that was something that I realized. And these ladies got good tips. She's like, trust a woman. I'm like, I should trust a woman more frequently.
I should trust a woman too.
I know. I was like, what else should I do? Tell me how to spend the rest of my night.
Bro.
This feels amazing. I was like, thank you. What else should I do?
Bro.
Can I hire you for advice?
You have slippers.
I do.
I need slippers.
I don't wear them. I brought them on vacation. You know what's funny? That I can acknowledge that they're good for relaxation and they make me feel nice because I bring them on vacation and I wore them on vacation. I only wore them on vacation.
You have slippers that you only wear on vacation.
That's insane.
We are fucked in the head.
I know.
I need a pair of slippers.
Yeah.
My toes. I want to be soft.
You know what we do? We have a lot of pillows.
Pillows. We crush pillow game.
We do. And I said to you this weekend, because we both stayed in hotel rooms with 2 queen beds. And I'm like, did you put all the pillows on like the bed you slept in? And you're like, duh, that's why you even asking me that.
Of course.
Not even a question.
Of course I did.
So that's something that we did that was a little soft, I guess.
Of course.
I mean, we are soft, man, at the end of the day.
I know.
That's what it is.
There's a guy in my building right now fixing the water heater.
Okay.
He's doing the water heater. He's fixing it, right?
Yes.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't fix a water heater. I'm not a handy man. I'm a soft man.
Yes.
So why am I not enjoying being a soft man?
This is great. We should be leaning into it more. Maybe because we don't feel Maybe we want to be masculine. Maybe
We
we're
do.
like tricking ourselves. It's like, all right, we need to compensate.
I mean, look at us. We're two kids that want to be artists, and we're doing the most masculine version of that.
No, we do beautiful art.
Like, literally.
It's beautiful art.
Yeah, I want to be an
Podcast.
artist. What do you want to be? Talk. We'll talk about bubblegum. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's what's happening here.
Yes.
Like, rather than committing to softness,
I know.
we're like we'll be the most masculine soft men.
Yes.
I don't know if I want that.
No, we don't have to do that.
But here's the thing: no one's attracted to a fucking soft man.
That's not true.
Who?
Well, the thing is, you got to find your own ways to be attractive and lean into them within the soft man realm.
Yeah, I think you know what's. I think
Like you got to make it. Just owning it and being confident, I guess, is considered masculine. I think
owning being soft.
just owning who you are.
I have a robe.
But that shouldn't be necessarily masculine, or it's just like owning who you are is attractive. I think.
Oh, 100%.
Like Prince was owned who he was, and he was attractive.
And that's why girls are okay with guys that when they like fart in their hands and they cup it and throw it, because they are owning who they are.
That is true.
Like,
and some girls are okay with that.
Some girls are and some dudes aren't okay with it, but some girls are like, oh, that's him, because that's him authentically being him.
Yeah.
And some dudes, that's their capability of being them. You know what I mean? Some dudes, that's the ultimate version that they created. They stopped at 12. You know?
I can't believe I bring up Prince and the first thing you're like, yeah, you're right. Dudes can fart in their hands and throw them at people. That's what Prince taught us.
If I learned one thing from Prince, the artist formerly known, is that it's okay to fart in your hands
and throw it at your significant other.
Yeah. Yeah, because even that's not attractive in my mind.
It's not attractive at all.
But I think that girls don't mind it because it's like, oh, that's Michael. You know, that's Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, I guess being you. I have a robe. I have a robe. You've seen the robe.
Yeah. You
it's
don't
hanging
wear it?
in my bathroom. I haven't worn it once since I've been in Brooklyn.
Really?
I haven't worn. I own a fucking robe, and I bought it too big for me, so I could just feel like a tiny little baby.
It's nice.
I just want to.
It's very soft. I used it as my hand towel for the first 8 months we did the podcast, and then one day you go, "Have you been using my robe as your hand towel?"
Wait a second.
And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I have."
Wait a second.
And then I switched. I have not used it again since. It was just on the door, so I would go to leave, and then I would just dry off my hands.
I never accused you of using my
robe
robe as
did.
my
Yes,
hand.
you did.
No, I accused you of using the towel as the hand towel.
Oh, so then it was the towel.
No, you've been using my robe as a hand
No,
towel?
I don't think it was the robe.
You've been using. Wait. You went into a person's house.
It was. No, I don't
you
think
went
it
into
was.
my
I don't
home.
think it was.
And you used my bathroom, and you wiped your hands on a robe.
I don't think so.
I have fucking 5 towels.
I thought
in the
it was
bathroom.
just the robe.
I have 5 towels.
So
in the bathroom.
I was probably using. It's the same color. It's all the same color.
They're all the same.
I think I was using the towel. No, whatever you accused me of, that's what I was using.
Are you rubbing your hands on my robe?
No, I have not.
No,
First of all,
this is why you can't be soft. Because I got to be hard. Because people take advantage
first of all,
of
all
you.
right. So what if I was using at this point?
You're taking poops
I
and
haven't
rubbing
in
your
5
hands on my robe.
No, I'm not rubbing them post poop. I'm washing my hands.
Oh, thank God.
Of course, extensively.
And
first of all, since
this kid be hitting happy birthday 6 times, you know?
So yeah, I wash my hands extensively.
You do.
You
get in between, you go.
Yeah, of course. In between, all of it. Each finger in between.
How far up do you consider a hand wash?
Oh, I mean here.
You roll up sleeves.
Yeah, no, I will roll up my sleeves if I have long sleeves.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, yeah.
So what's happening? How often were you wiping your hands on my robe?
No, I must not have been. If you accused me of the towel, then it was a towel.
I said
whatever it was, then that's what it was. But I haven't used it since. The robe would have been better though.
The robe would have been better for you.
You don't use the robe.
I don't use the robe.
Yeah.
The towel, I told you, I was like, yeah, I go just for your sake too. Like,
no, I know.
I rub my balls on that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like, and then like through the transitive property, you're basically jerking me off.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, so like, thanks. By the way, interesting. So the robe is tainted. Yeah, I have the robe. Like, why am I not at nighttime getting in my robe? Why am I?
I guess we're busy, or we get into a routine, and it's hard to create a new routine. But no, it was really nice. I was like, I gotta tell Sebastian about this candle shower because you would like it.
I did a mum mask.
Okay, you did.
I did. So
How'd
it's
it go?
interesting we're talking about this.
Yeah, we're pretty soft.
I'm pretty soft.
we're soft enough.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I have trouble opening like opening packages sometimes if they don't have the right perforation.
Oh, same.
Is that what word is that? Perforation? Is that the right word?
I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess. Like you mean? I don't know.
The where
like
it
rigid,
goes,
like the ridges are accessible to open.
You know, there's usually like a tiny little hole, and that's where you rip here, open here.
Yes.
Sometimes I have trouble with that.
Same.
But I'm a grown ass man. Am I allowed to put it in my mouth and rip? At what age do I have to stop putting it in my mouth and ripping to open shit?
I did it up until I got fake teeth, and now I don't because I have fake teeth.
So what do? You get a scissor?
No, I use my key. I usually have my key on me.
Yeah.
And that will if I can't use the key, then I don't know.
Interesting.
Then I probably would use my teeth, which is just like a risk, and I'll just carefully use my teeth
because they're fake.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I don't want to fuck up my fake teeth. But if I didn't have fake teeth, then I would be, using my mouth still. I used to chew on like a disgusting human being.
Like bottles.
Bottle caps, yeah. Poland Spring bottle caps, I would chew on as an adult in my 20s.
You know what sucked? When I would be like in elementary school and like I ran out, because there's two types of people in this world: people that
have pens and don't. And I was always never had a pen.
Don't, right?
I always didn't have a pen, and I always chewed the cap.
Yeah, that's where you go. You break it down to categories like that. There's people that have pens and don't have pens. And then from the people that have pens, there's people that give out pens and don't give out pens, right?
Correct.
And then there's people that don't have pens. They either take pens and use them, or they take pens and chew on them and take them at their own. And I think that everyone in the world could fit into those four categories.
Yes.
They either go, no, this is mine, you can't have it. Yes, have it. Yeah, sure, I'll have it. I'll take care of it. And yeah, I'll have it and I'll fucking ruin it.
I was a ruin it.
I was a ruin it kid.
It's tough being a ruin it kid.
I've multiple times, I remember this girl, Danielle Bartoloni. She would not let me fucking borrow her pens anymore.
She probably was rightfully so.
She would.
All the people that would let me borrow them, rightfully so. You have to find new people with pens.
To hand back a pen that you sucked on, a sucked on, drooled pen,
I know.
And you catch them with the sorry, and they go keep it.
I would just not give the cap. I'd be like, I lost the cap because I bit the cap.
I'm talking click pens.
Oh, you would suck on the click.
I would just like be putting it in my mouth and with my tongue be pushing the thing back and forth. I'd be clicking with my tongue. You're welcome, ladies. You're welcome, ladies.
Wait, you would borrow. All right, this is not something I would do. I would borrow a pen, take the cap off, chew it like it was gone, or like chew the side, whatever, and then I'd not even realize I was chewing it.
I would do that.
You're taking a pen, borrowing it, sticking it in your mouth, and just go. And it's just like out like this. And you're like somebody that borrowed, or you're just clicking it.
I'm just clicking it. It's in my mouth. I'm just clicking
doing
it. Doing
tongue drills.
Yeah.
Incredible.
My boy did it too.
You know what?
And we did so much. We had such bad like tongue etiquette that he's like, I need to do something about it. And he got a tongue ring so he could play with something in his mouth all day.
Wow.
He literally, and I became a gum chewer.
Yeah. But you couldn't chew gum in school.
Why can't you chew gum in school?
I don't know.
How about we give them garbage cans that are accessible?
I know.
How about that?
I know.
Like, let's just figure out a solution. If you make gum illegal, that's when they put them under the desk.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I
guess that was at the desk.
Yeah, if gum is bad and you don't want to get caught, that's when you're sticking it under a desk.
100%.
If gum is accepted and the teacher goes, here's the gum receptacle. Anytime you're done with the piece of gum, come out and spit it out. This is why we should have fucking places that you could just do drugs.
That's what I was just going to say. This maps exactly on the war on drugs,
it's
the war on gum.
That.
Yeah, it is.
Have safe shooting spots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Have safe using places.
Yeah.
Right? Have places that are safe for us to fucking chew.
Yeah. I mean, it was insane. We would get Jolly Ranchers constantly. All day, they'd be giving us Jolly Ranchers for like...
Which is sicko.
And then you would win Jolly Ranchers. You did good in class. You got a question right. Jolly Rancher, Jolly Rancher, Jolly Rancher. You couldn't have gum.
And Jolly Ranchers are the alcohol of our society.
I guess so. Yeah, exactly.
Like, how are they better than
almost
fucking gum?
perfectly. Yeah, exactly.
How are they better than gum?
Exactly.
If anything, gum is better. Weed is better, you know?
Yeah. I would always borrow somebody's clicky pen, and I would like to play with the, you know how the pen has the little thing that you could put on the paper, like the clip, I guess, of a clicky pen, even though it doesn't have a cap.
I know.
And I would always break it off. I would like play with. And they're so fragile, and every time I would forget because I just like to play with it, and it would break off, and then I have a broken pen that I have to give back. I would always break it. It was tough, and it's like my mom would get me so many pens at the beginning of the year, and no matter what, 1 week into school, I have no pens. It was so strange.
I know.
She could buy me new pens every week. I would run out of pens.
I think this is the same thing. We didn't take care of our fucking pens. You know what I mean? We're not taking the people that had the thing that they would open.
My brain just doesn't work that way.
I know, but how do we make it work?
I don't know.
My
mom has tried for years to be like, and I feel bad when because people could take it as you don't respect me, you don't respect my property.
It's not that.
But I get how they could come to that conclusion because it's so easy to just not break something that somebody gives you for free for an hour. I mean, I guess that's what it is.
I don't respect me.
Yeah, my brain just is like, I need to chew on this pen, or I don't know. Maybe it's anxiety that you need to chew on it.
Nothing was better. I wanted things that were soft. Nothing was better than when you had a binder and you let a girl draw all over it cool art.
Oh, yeah.
To have a girl in your class draw all over your binder to make it look cool was the fucking best.
Yeah.
To have a binder completely covered in cool, the S with the 2 lines.
The 2 lines. It's like a big bubble letter S.
Let me look it up. I'm sure there's a name to it. It's called the Cool S.
No,
it's called the Superman S also.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Oh, yeah, the Superman S. Yes, that's 3. Yeah, I know that.
The Superman S.
But they don't. Guys would make them pointy. The girls would make them look nicer, those S's.
Bro, the amount of time. First off, only the fucking hottest girls in school could drop those Superman S's, those cool S's over your binder.
Okay.
And my name was Sebastian.
And
when a girl drew a fucking
you got the good,
S
on
my binder, I fell in love.
Okay.
To see a girl say, "Oh, can I draw something?" I go, "Sure." Once they drew those 3 lines across, my fucking heart was gone, and it belonged to them. It belonged to them. Once I saw them doing those 3 lines, and they were about to do that S on my binder, I would catch feelings so hard.
It is funny because I think we've talked about this before, that art when we're younger is just like art class. Mm-hmm. It's pretty restricted to art class and music class, whatever. But for a period of time when you're in, I guess, elementary school or middle school, if a girl could draw, it was the hottest. It was so attractive. If she could draw good,
I know,
font, if they had good handwriting, if they could draw really well, you had a crush on them.
I would not take notes just to ask girls to look at their notes.
Yeah.
I was attracted.
They have beautiful handwriting.
Bro,
it was
you
like,
even
how
realize,
we're learning the same shit. I cannot produce what you produce 1,000 years, no matter how hard I try.
I was attracted to writing.
Me too. I mean,
literally, I think that I could see a certain type of script and get a hard on. Some girls, the way they wrote.
Very attractive.
It's the most authentic. What did I like first, boobs or ass? No, I liked handwriting.
Exactly. Handwriting, cartoons.
Yes.
Being able to draw good bubble letters. All of this was very hot.
And that's
for a
what I'm
period of
talking
time.
about. When a girl took my binder and she drew on the outside of it, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was. And I wish I tried. I would literally try to do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I think I allowed myself, maybe this isn't true. I was going to say I allowed myself to do soft things for longer than you, which I just dealt with bullying, I guess, for longer.
What do you mean?
But you also
true? What's not true?
You did plays in high school.
And you saying plays are soft?
No, but they're like, you're at least.
Have you ever done the time step all night long during a tech rehearsal?
No.
Have you ever had to speed through a show because people are fucking up their lines at 11 o'clock at night when you still got global history homework?
No. Because I chose
soft.
Because I
right. Dripping sweat. Singing till my voice couldn't fucking handle no more.
You're right. I'm sorry. That was tough.
They would pull me to the side. You know when Pat Mahomes hurt his ankle in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And they shot him up on the side? They used to do that to my vocal cord so I could sing "Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat."
Okay.
Soft. Take a look at theater, brother. Take a look at theater.
No, I'm not.
Take a look at theater, brother.
I now understand. But
theater's for the hard.
I know. No, I understand that. And I don't disagree at all. Yeah. That's why I said maybe not so.
But it's nice. I want to be soft.
Yeah, me too.
And I think I am soft with a woman.
That's good.
And I do soft things.
Yeah. the period of time where I was not honoring that side of myself and actively being like, I need to be masculine, I need to whatever, is when I look back and I'm the most embarrassed of. Like, I don't look back at me being like a loser in middle school and be like, I'm embarrassed I was a loser in middle school. I was like, no, I was a good kid, like, whatever.
Can I tell you what, though?
What?
When I look back at pictures of you, that's when you were the most of a piece.
When? Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's pictures of me when I'm jacked.
When you're just fucking...
No, there's some pictures of that. Yeah, I guess I was a piece. I had a different confidence. I had a different...
But for me, as a man, I'll go, oh, that's a hot dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone that's like...
Or more masculine, for
yes.
sure. You would look at me and be like, yeah, he was like a guy. He was a bro.
He was a dude.
Yeah, he was a dude.
Yeah.
But I was still this person. Just like, it was very obvious that it wasn't me. And my friends would make fun of me.
Because you would be jacked and you'd be...
Well, I would not... what is it Robbie trying to do? Yeah.
What would you say?
Back then?
Yeah.
I was just very into the Greek life, whole aspect of everything. And I just threw my creative stuff into throwing frat parties. So I'd be like, we got to decorate the house. But I could make it masculine. So it was like, we got to go to Staples and do this and that because everybody's going to love, like, it's going to be cool for the Russians and for the girls and for this. And I'm like, yeah, that's why we need to get real pineapples for the juice instead of getting this high C shit. We got to get real pineapples and real cranberries because that'll be good and the people will like that and they'll think we're cool. And it's like I could make throwing parties masculine.
Yeah, you know,
and being good at that.
Men are just constantly looking for ways that we could be soft in a masculine way.
Yeah.
Like think wrestling.
Yeah.
Wrestling, like if they didn't fight,
I know.
That's a telenovela.
It's play, yeah. It's a play. It's totally a play.
If they didn't fight, it's actually
live theater.
I think people would eye roll at that. How dramatic it is.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like if they didn't fight.
I know.
It's truly like even I watch a show called Forged in Fire. Have you heard of it?
No.
Right? I watch TV like a 50-year-old divorcee man,
yeah,
right? I got the History Channel, Discovery Go, anything that's crap. But call me Chumley. All right? So it's Forged in Fire. It's about men literally creating swords with their hands. And like how the craftsmanship of creating swords.
Okay.
And they need to they talk so poetically about how they want the handle to the weight and how they want it to feel and the ornateness to it to represent a time period, right?
Yes.
And it's like they speak so beautifully about the arts, but it's a sword.
I know.
But it's a sword.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's insane.
Yeah, we were just talking about this about basketball because I do think men love to see the artistic side and appreciate the artistic beauty in things that they do that are perceived as masculine. Like that's almost the highest form of anything. Like when comedians talk about how stand-up is an art and the highest elevation of prestige is calling whatever the fuck you do an art.
I know.
But it's we won't allow ourselves to indulge in art in so many other ways, I guess, unless we're a master of something. But see the art in everything.
I guess in order to be a master, for men to enjoy something, you literally have to be do something that's could be masculine.
Yes.
And be soft around. Show the softness around it.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
But hey, fuck, I think we do a good job of, I don't know, finding a ground that we feel somewhat comfortable with.
Yeah.
I think the more you do feel comfortable with that, the happier you become. And
I will say this.
Unless you're fighting whatever the fuck you want to do. It's I'm dramatic.
I'm softer to myself on the pod than I am in real life. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Sometimes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I fight me.
Yeah. You got to let you win.
Why?
Because you care. I think it's what other people think. It's oh, what are people going to think?
Yeah, but no one in my life is pushing me to be a masculine dude.
Not anymore, no.
Zero people.
No.
Zero.
No, but it is where we grew up. It is that attitude of that. But those people have come around. The people that originally are the cause of this framing, you don't care about at all. And if anything, those people appreciate.
Can I tell you something that broke my heart the other day?
What happened?
The coolest kid in my high school.
Okay.
Coolest kid. He was fucking awesome.
All right.
His nickname was Murder.
Cool. Murder.
Okay. Because he would murder on the football field.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. He was a linebacker who would destroy, right?
Cool. Yeah.
He posted a picture of him and his wife, and then quoted himself as when we tell I'm going to tell our kids that this was Angela and Dwight. And man, to see the coolest kid in your high school making The Office references, to say that he's part of Angela and Dwight, why am I even trying to not be me?
Well, that's what I was going to say. That should
matter.
Well, that's what I was exactly what I was going to say. That should make you that makes me feel happy.
Because he's happy.
No, it makes me feel
no,
okay.
well, he is happy.
Yeah, he is happy.
To share an Office quote earnestly.
Yes.
Is the happiest you could be. Us people that make fun of it, we beg to be on that side. I beg to share that we are Pam and Jim. Oh, God, if I could do that and actually feel that emotion, my heart would be full. I hate that I make fun of it. I don't want to make fun of it anymore.
You're right.
You're right. He shared that, and he didn't care about what anyone else thought besides the fucking person that he tagged.
And he thought it was great.
And it was great.
Yes.
They smiled.
Yes.
And they go, we're quirky. In a basic way.
Yes.
In a basic way, we're quirky.
For sure.
And here I am. What am I fighting anything anymore?
I know. That's why I'm saying it should make you happy because it's freeing.
It is free.
It's very freeing.
To see these cool kids fall into cliches.
Yes, exactly.
Is amazing. Because cliches are amazing.
Yes.
He became soft.
Well, this is the other thing that I guess we're not also realizing is when we're in high school, he was cliche then. He's murder. He's the guy who murdered on the football. He was that. He's always been a cliche. We were bought into the cliches in high school because we're like, that's the cool person.
Why that? What?
This is what I wish I could tell. This is why I look back and I'm like, oh, you were cool enough. You did what you loved, and that was cool, and you didn't care what people thought. That's why I look back at myself when I have glasses and braces and weird hobbies and things. I was like so ignorant to what was cool, and I just did what I liked and watched what I liked and had my favorite TV shows that were like. Yeah, I liked Hannah Montana, and I didn't care about that. I liked Hannah Montana, and I look back at that, and I'm like, yeah, I actually don't feel. But in the moment, it sucks. You get bullied, you're a loser. People call you gay, like whatever. And I'm sure, but now I'm like, oh, I wish I could tell everyone just do what you like, whatever you're feeling, explore at any time, especially that young. But it is funny because he was the cliche cool kid, and now that's what the cliche cool kid is. They love The Office,
and that's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so fucking nice.
It's nice to see.
I in high school, I worked hard for everyone to love me.
Yes.
And I'm still fucking doing that.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, why am I doing that?
No, don't. Yeah. Do what you like and make that cool. Because that's kind of what...
Because the only people that I care about their love are the people in my life.
Correct.
And all the listeners.
For sure.
But mostly the people in my life.
Yeah.
That I talk to every day, or you know? And his life got small in a beautiful way. Yes. He stopped caring.
Yeah, he might have never cared.
And that's so fucking cool.
He was just murder on the football team. He was cool. He was cool. I mean, that's what it is.
Not care is
cool.
Care is so cool.
Yeah, no, it is.
To not care is so fucking cool.
To not care about what other people think about what you love. I mean, if it's not hateful, obviously.
Of course.
But just like your hobby. I mean, yeah. Obviously.
Yes.
But no, I think that is the coolest that anybody could be. And that would be the advice that I would give anyone that was like getting bullied or in college or whatever. Just like explore. You have a lot of time where you don't have to work to explore what you want to do with your life. Yeah. Just like embrace what you love, even if it's fucking weird. It's hard because people bully. And you got to fit the mainstream narrative. You got to fit a little bit.
I know.
Otherwise you get bullied.
I'm going to one day share a post, me and a girl in The Office.
If you like The Office.
I love The Office.
You like basic things. Oh, yeah, I didn't know you liked The Office that much.
Can I tell you what it did?
What?
Well, I watched it when I was younger, and when I went to college, I started getting bad anxiety attacks. And I would watch it at nights to put me at ease. I think I've talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Split screening. I would put Super Mario SNES generator online. I would do half my screen, and I would just play Super Mario 3 over and over again, and then have The Office on the other half. Episodes I watched, and I would watch it out of comfort. So I deeply love The Office, and I'm so mortified to share that.
Wow. I think that's really nice. I think a lot of people
there's like, I know episode titles. I know like I know moments that I love that like have taken me out of panic attacks.
Yeah, no, for sure, that's real. That's very real. People watch like TV shows to calm them down if they can't fall asleep.
Comfort.
I think that's very like I've done that before too.
Yeah, and I would just
with like Fresh Prince. I would be like, I can't sleep. I gotta, because I would watch Fresh Prince Nick at Night when I was a kid. And It's just like you want exactly.
And I literally had them downloaded on my computer because I didn't want, like, if the internet was running slow for them to load.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So I had 3 seasons of The Office on my college computer to just help me get through it.
I think that's probably more familiar than you would think. Everybody's struggling. That's the other thing. The world is hard for everyone. And if you can just acknowledge that and be like, this is what I do to kind of deal with it, people are generally understanding.
Yeah.
And if it's not, more and more, if you bully someone for something they love.
I mean, you told someone that you were having a long drive and they gave you great advice.
Incredible.
They gave you incredible
I know. This
advice.
is how I talk. I am just who I am for most of the time, I would say. If I talk to, especially like a romantic, not that this person was romantic.
Was that romantic?
No. I mean, they gave me romantic advice, but it wasn't romantic in nature, the conversation. But when I'm talking to girls, I'm pretty much just like, not trying to be something that I'm not.
Well, I did the mud mask.
If anything, I dub myself down. All right, yeah, you did the mud mask.
Yeah, I did the mud mask. And that was like something I wasn't, and I had to go do it with a female friend. Like, because, I love her. I love hanging out with her. Like, but there's that fucking block.
Yeah, you gotta just do it.
There's a fucking block that I can't sit at home and do a mud mask.
Yeah, you should just do it.
I listened to Slim Shady too many times when I was a kid.
Yeah. No, yeah, but he would do mud masks.
I know.
Anyone that, yeah.
I literally had to go hang out with one of my friends that's a woman to do mud masks.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
No. You're cool. You got to trust that what you do, you can make anything cool too. You make a lot of things cool. You make things cool on this podcast. You say something, it blows up. People agree. Like you, I think at your core, are a cool dude.
I think people know I'm cool.
Yeah, you don't have to do. But like the more you lean in, you're cool because you're yourself. So many times you can't help being yourself.
I can't.
A lot of times. Like you could try, but like it'll come out. Like who you are will come out at some point. It'll sneak out, and that's when you're the coolest. So it's like just do that all the time. Who gives a fuck what?
I know, but
that's when you're the least cool, is when you're trying to be somebody else or being like, oh, I gotta fucking do whatever. Then it's like, oh, well, who is this guy?
1,000%. And I do that sometimes.
No, for sure, yeah.
I have to.
I mean, I do it too. Everybody does it. No one's like bulletproof to the judgment of other people. That's very difficult to do.
And I think that like when people talk, like we are fucking monks, bro. You know what I mean? Like people, like they're trying to find nirvana, peace in themselves, and us normal people in society are still trying to do that just with our interests.
Yes.
We're trying to get rid of all the other voices.
Yes.
We're trying to just find ourselves through that way, right?
Yeah, monks. Yeah. I guess they just take it to an extreme level.
Yeah, monks are a little too much for me.
Yeah. Monks are way too much.
Monks are a little too much. Yeah, he does it, but
they can't be.
Let's just download the
end all
app,
be
okay?
all. Yeah.
What's the matter? What's
that can't be the only way to achieve inner peace, and if so, it's like we're only here for a certain amount of time. I might as well indulge in whatever the fuck's going on.
I mean, even the Buddha was fat as shit because he was enjoying food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
the monks don't even eat that well.
Nah, but here's the thing. Did you hear about the monks? There was a whole Tibetan monks. All of them got tested, and they all tested positive for crystal meth.
Interesting.
In a piece?
So there's some steroids happening.
100%.
Which, yeah, you know what? That makes me think they're cooler.
You think monks are cool now that they're doing crystal meth?
Yeah.
You think they watch Breaking Bad and they're like, yeah, I'll try it?
I have no idea. Either way, they're at least like want to have some fun, or they have some interest. Because I would just be like, what how is this existence not boring as shit? Like it would be so hard to have a conversation with a monk.
Yeah, but everyone's just looking for who they are, you know? Like, and so like that's why I think like so I said before they're doing like the hot water heaters in my apartments. I'm like, I can't do that, right? A person needs to be able to provide something in relationships or to society, right?
Okay.
And a lot of people are masculine people, right? They're handy. They could do stuff with their hands. Some people have money they could provide. And I'm just sitting there go, what the hell do I provide?
Okay. Let's see.
like-
What do you think you provide?
Levity?
Levity.
At least I'm not that.
No.
Whoa,
What is this
whoa,
thinking?
whoa.
What is, you cannot come to this with that.
At
After
least
this whole
I'm not
conversation.
Wait, let me tell you this. People do provide a big service. At least I'm not that.
I don't agree with that. I am not keeping anyone. Someone who's insecure is keeping someone around for at least I'm not that.
I'm not keeping them around.
No, are the I'm in this are people keeping
who's keeping me around?
Who is your friend that you provide the value of at least I'm not that? And they're like, "Oh, yeah, that's what I do for my boy X." Who is that? Can you tell me?
No,
because
you're right.
What is this?
Right. All my friends.
Yeah.
There was a chunk of high school I would think but that's not even what I was providing.
Yeah.
I was providing. I guess you think what role am I serving?
I had a friend when I first moved to the city. One of my close friends. We would go out together a lot. Whatever. He was 10 years older than me. He would invite me to a lot of people that were very much movers and shakers in New York City, we'll say. And he would often talk about adding value. He would always feel like we're taking advantage of him or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he'd be like, I need people that add value. And me and him would talk every day. We were like best friends. He would take me to all these exclusive things. I got to see a totally different side of New York City that most people don't get to see because of this guy. And he'd be like, add value. And I would always think, I'd be like, what is my value here? He wants all these things from people. And that's what it was. He would always be like, you have a good heart. I think trust, the fact that we would laugh together, and the fact that I just like, genuinely, I think he got the sense that I cared about him. I wasn't, whatever. We had like a caring, kind relationship. We got along well, and we laughed a lot together. Mm-hmm. Was the value, and it took me a while to realize that, I would say. But I think realizing that was a big part of my 20s of like, oh, that's what I can do. Like, that is my value, and that's a beautiful value. And it gave me a lot of confidence, I would say, in a way. That's just like, yeah, that is a lot that somebody could offer. I don't need to be have some big time job or whatever the fuck or whatever thing.
Because some people do offer that.
Well, that's what other people, or they have these connections, or they could get him into, or like we would go to clubs, or they could do the whole 9 yards. And I was like, oh no, I think what I provide is actually better than all of those things. Like, not better, but like I get why we talk every day, or like why somebody that you can love and trust and like is, I don't know.
I will say this, okay? So probably why I said the thing, at least I'm not better than them, because people grow up in like friend groups, right?
Yes.
And I think as kids, there is someone in that group that's like, at least I'm not blank. Boy groups, there are literally the brunt of the jokes, right? Someone that gets the heat. In every male group, there's a low totem pole.
I would get made fun of a lot in my friend group.
100%. There's a person in the group, in male groups, that is the low status one that everyone's going to rag on for the weekend.
Yes.
You know? That's a thing. Right? And it's about like what you do with the ragging on.
Yes. I was that but then I would say there was other people who were more that role, but they wouldn't get invited to like the actual friend group stuff.
Sure.
There were people that maybe got invited around just for the ragging. Like, it was just like they were like a butt of a joke almost.
100%.
And they get invited to things. But I think if people genuinely want to spend time with you and like to hang out with you, then there's a reason beyond, at least I'm not that.
There was definitely a period in college where I felt like I was that, and I felt like I needed to provide that. Or provide like that party aspect. You know?
So you would have to go you would have to get too drunk.
Yeah. Bullshit like that.
And be like, he's the one who takes it to the extreme.
Sometimes.
Interesting.
And I'm so happy I'm not that.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, why I'm like, what do I provide?
You provide a ton.
Here's the thing. We're talking about being soft the whole episode. And you know what I just fucking realized?
What?
I have Vaseline on my lips. The internet is going to ream me, bro.
Is Vaseline soft? Vaseline can't be. To me, that's not so. I grew up Vaseline.
I didn't use chapstick. I was worried it was so soft. I don't use chapstick.
This is the difference between Staten Island, I guess.
I have to go to the fucking bathroom to apply chapstick. If one of my boys put on chapstick, I go, how dare you? Your lips ain't bleeding. You know what I mean? Like, It was like, I never grew up with chapstick.
That's truly insane. I go Vaseline.
I know. And now I do Vaseline too.
That's good.
Was it Vaseline or Vaseline?
Vaseline.
Vaseline.
I say Vaseline, but I have an accent. Vaseline. If people are saying Vaseline, that's wild.
Take me the.
I'm
bury me in the
new to that.
Vaseline, babe.
Vaseline, yeah. Vaseline.
Listen, babe, I want to be buried in the Vaseline. I have fucking Vaseline on this whole fucking episode.
That's good. I think that is a beautiful.
This is okay.
Yes,
and you know what?
Circle.
I'm gonna be okay with it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be okay with it.
I think this is good. This was yeah. Appreciate the things about you that other people love, and know that value doesn't need to be so tied with a direct output.
I'm gonna be soft. I cried on the treadmill this
Amazing.
morning. Not even running.
Yeah.
Walking.
Yeah. Also, imagine.
Sometimes I wish I could see me.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Think of the person. Think of how if you would feel better.
Okay.
If your value was that you were handy. Do you think people would just be like, oh, everyone's using me? My uncle's really handy, and he thinks everybody's using him because he could fix cars.
And they are.
In a way.
But they appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate
almost
it.
the fact that people love to just spend time with you is one of the most beautiful. It's like that's the most authentic
You're right.
connection that somebody could have. Whereas it's like, oh, that's where these other people get this paranoia. That do my friends really like me, or do they just use me for this value that I have?
So when people ask me, are you free Thursday? I should know they're just trying to use me for my personality. There you go. It's taking the whole episode for Robbie to convince me that you're right. They're asking, am I free? Not for a favor. But actually,
to use your energy, you have energy.
Use my
That's
energy.
why my
the
friend
favor
that
is me.
Yes, exactly.
I am the favor.
I don't disagree with that. My friend,
wow,
used to the one that I'm talking about with the value. He'd be like, everyone wants my energy. I mean, my friend was wild, but I love my friend. But
I am soft, and people are using me to. You are right.
I mean, he would be. I guess his energy is that I can make your night fun. It's hard to have a fun night in New York City, and he could like take people out and like he'll keep the vibes up, and that is This is the other thing. People don't have as much fun as you do.
Yeah, sure.
That's what some people go out to dinner and they all try to sit and talk and they're friends, and it's more about like showing everyone that they're out to like that's a very much a vibe that happens in New York a lot. Because I think it is very statusy and it's just more like hitting milestones or whatever. So you come in and you're like, oh, he's cool. He's hits our status goals, and then he's this energy that is so different than all the other people in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care about.
No, because you don't care.
I don't care at
all. The people who care are very
follow me more. I need
for
some
sure,
more followers.
for sure. But the people who do care are generally they're boring. They're having boring times. Yeah. Their life is kind of boring. So you come along and you're this exciting thing. That is a huge value.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm busy Thursdays, babes.
Let's go.
Listen, babes. I'm busy Thursday. I'm also busy Friday.
We are busy Friday. We're very busy Friday.
If you're listening to this podcast, we have a show on 2/24 at Caveat at 9:30. We have an awesome lineup. We have a great New York legend, Michelle, aka that girl from Brooklyn. She's really cool. She does a lot of great content. Everyone should go check her out. We'll be interviewing her, and we have Alexis Guerreros. We'll be doing stand-up. A bunch of great improvisers are going to be on that show. We also have beanies. If you want to support, please buy a beanie. Loud-about-nothing.com. Also, keep sharing the pod, right? Things have been great with the podcast. Keep sharing those clips. It'll be very fun, and we appreciate that. Anything else, Robbie?
That was it. Great job.
Thank you so much.
You'll be able to stream the show Friday from home. So if you want to buy the show, you can stream it from home on Friday if you do not live in New York. But if you do live in New York, please come out. It'll be a good time.
Amazing, Robbie. Hit the fucking music.